Hey, hey, welcome in. Welcome to Ray's Radical Records. How can I help you today? Awesome. Well, we've got everything. We got vinyl, CDs, tapes, merchandise. Got whatever you're looking for. Some CDs. Okay. Some for you. Some as a gift. Alright. Now, what in particular are you looking for? We got old, we got new, we got underground, we got popular, and we got everything in between. So, any particular bands, or just looking for something new, something fresh? Right on. Well, actually, I think we have similar taste. I've got a lot of that stuff nearby, and so I'll just show you what I've been looking at. And if there's anything I don't have, I can grab it from the back for you. Yeah, just for you. Okay, so you said emo, nostalgic. Yeah, okay. Well, something that might be nostalgic for you is a band that recently, I don't know if they broke up. They broke up a while ago, but I would say recently stopped being a band. Yeah. Panic at the Disco. Yeah, Panic at the Disco. So, I've been looking through some of this stuff. If you'd like to see some of these. Okay, so you've heard of them. Well, then that is perfect. I will get you started on that. Oh, you've seen them. Okay, so you're a Weezer fan. Well, I definitely have some Weezer laying around somewhere here. But yeah, they did tour together. So this is Panic at the Disco. I'll just start by showing you the first album here. So, this is their first album, Fever You Can't Sweat Out. Yup. So, yeah, it is used. So we are primarily a used music store. Hopefully that's alright. So, yeah, so this is Fever You Can't Sweat Out. I believe this was 2004. 2004? Yeah. Let's get her opened up here. Now, I love looking at CDs because, same with records, there's lots of designs you never see with the digital music. So, you know, everyone's seen that album cover, of course, but, well, unless you haven't seen it before. Then you get to see the CD art, which is really fantastic here. We got some roses. Yeah, so you can touch this side of the CD. Just don't want to touch the other side. Okay. Yep. So, let's take this insert out. The booklet. Okay, so we got the cover. And now this cover art, it's really, really amazing. Extends, all the way out like this, and you can really take a long time to look at it. Wonderful collage work. This beautiful maroon with a gold. It's classy. This is a really wonderful album and a great place to start if you're looking at Panic at the Disco, because as I'll show you, their sound changes greatly over time. And this is a sound that never got quite replicated, but, and then obviously inside, do you collect CDs? Have you kind of looked at them before? Okay, yeah. So then, as you know, the lyrics are written in the inside right here, so. So this one is really, really beautiful. On the radio, the song that played, let's get this right back in there. Okay. So I write sins, not tragedies. You might have heard that. You might not know it by name. You probably don't know it by name, but it played on the radio way back when. So, yeah. So if you want to listen to Panic at the Disco, I don't even know how to describe it, but a very great sound. Okay. And then their second album is called Pretty Odd. And take a look at this cover art. Yeah, isn't that just stunning? It is. It is just stunning. So this one is quite a trippy album indeed. And the song you might have heard from this album is called 9 in the Afternoon. And that one played on the radio quite a bit as well. So you might have heard it. If we go ahead and take a look inside. Wow, look at that. What an interesting CD. Oh, and beautiful. Some photographs inside, so we can take a look at the booklet really quick. If I can get it out. So, pretty cover art, and wow, you are not ready for this. This is how the lyric page is written. Wow, now isn't that something? I mean, it's just gorgeous. It's simply gorgeous. And interspersed are some photos of the band. But, yeah, I really recommend checking this album out. Again, it is nothing like their first album. But, yeah, it is a masterpiece. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and put that back. And I can show you everything, and then you can let me know kind of what I'm gonna take these off. You can kind of just let me know at the end if anything piqued your interest, sparked your fancy. So that one is Pretty Odd. It's titled Pretty Odd. Okay, and then the next album they released after that is called Vices and Virtues. Yep, again, a very different aesthetic. So, kind of dark, it's hard to see, and I don't need to take out the insert, but I can just show you really quick. You can see this gorgeous CD right here. Yeah, wow. It's this wonderful etching. Vices and Virtues. And let's see. A song you might have heard from here. Not really sure if you would have heard one, but again, this one's really great, and it's really hard to describe what genre this is. So, yeah, I recommend this. And if you buy a whole set, by the way, of an artist, I will give you a discount. Yeah. Each CD is $3. Okay. Now I do believe I am missing something. No, I don't think I am. Okay. Now their next album is Too Weird to Live, Too Rare to Die. And here is our singer, Brendan Urie. So he's been the singer from the very beginning of the band. Now this one, This Is Gospel, was a very popular song at one point. Let's take a look. Very interesting aesthetic here. The CD, the photo. You know, I will be honest that this is not one of my favorite albums of theirs. I've listened to all of these. maybe hundreds of times, but it's okay. But it depends on your taste. This one's a little more electronic, colorful. I'm not really sure how to put it. Their previous albums are a little darker and more whimsical. And this is where they start to enter that more like pop punk territory. And so then their following album is The Death of a Bachelor. And by now, the band is mostly just Brendan Urie, the star of the show here. So this is a very interesting album, but I remember when it came out. I don't remember what year that was, actually. 2015 apparently, so I was very excited when this came out. And this one's quite interesting. Very, I don't really know how to describe it. Party songs. Don't Threaten Me with a Good Time, Death of a Bachelor, House of Memories. Yeah, this one is really good, so I recommend it. If you're gonna get one, if you're more into that pop party sound. And then this is their most recent album called Pray for the Wicked. Now this one had, I think, a couple songs that played on the radio a lot. What was it called? High Hopes. I'm sure you've heard that one before. So, yep. And then here we've got our man Brendan Urie again. And the album aesthetic I really like for this one. You know, again, this one's not really my favorite, but there's some bangers on here, trust me. So yeah, that is a really cool CD. Oh wow, it has a texture to it. Yeah, feel that. It's actually like three-dimensional. Oh wow. Okay, so, and this one is really, this copy is really gently used. It's only been taken out of the package, but there's really no like breaks or anything. And these have all been tested, so there shouldn't be any scratches. Yeah, and if there is a scratch, you come back within 48 hours and we will give you a refund. So, yeah. So that is Panic at the Disco. Just think about it. It's something that you really would want to get into. Yeah, unfortunately, this year they announced that they're not going to be a band anymore. I personally think that they're going to come back because they might be riding on the coattails of My Chemical Romance, who came back this year, I believe. And they had been broken up since, well, for a long time, actually. So, anyways, I think that maybe they'll come back, but maybe not. Brendan Urie moving on. He has a wife and a child. I think he has a child. Doing other things. He was on Broadway in Kinky Boots. So, anyways, that's, I'm sure, not of interest to you, but the next one I'd like to show you is the most dear to my heart of any thing ever. Fall Out Boy. Yes? Okay. Perfect. So you are a fan. Okay, then we can just nerd out together here. So, let me just show you. So I obviously don't have their first EP, LP. Evening Out with Your Girlfriend, because it's not that good. I'm sure I do have it. I don't have it up here with me because I don't listen to it, but this is their first album, their first full album, Take This to Your Grave. This is, I want to say, either my favorite or one of my favorite albums of all time. So, yeah. Yes, it is amazing. So this one, I prefer the paper cases to the plastic cases, but yeah, so. And then there's a picture of the band back then. And when was this come out? When did this come out? Was it 2000? 2003. Okay. So, yeah, the first album here. And the lyrics inside, like this. Yep. Just very classic indeed. So if you don't have this, you should get it. Yeah. Okay. So that one is amazing. And then let's see. So next they made From Under the Cork Tree. I'm just checking the 2005. Hold on, let me check. This one is okay. Yeah, so then in 2005 they made From Under the Cork Tree. Very interesting aesthetic. And this one, of course, everyone knows Dance Dance, Sugar We're Going Down. Just classics, really nostalgic songs to take you back. And then I think there might be some bonus tracks. I'm not sure if there's bonus tracks on this one. Okay, so the bonus tracks are not on this. What would they be? They might be, and then unlisted, but actually, so there are 2 bonus tracks. There are Snitches and Talkers Get Stitches and Walkers, and The Music or the Misery. The Music or the Misery is like my favorite Fall Out Boy song ever, and it is a bonus track off of this album. But I'm not sure if this one has that. I think it comes off of the deluxe version, which also has live recordings. But anyways. And then next they came out with hold on, let me get the light going here. Okay. Next they came out with Infinity on High. Now this one is a masterpiece. I'm gonna say that about all of these, but not all of them, but all the ones I've said so far. And then this one, of course, has Thanks for the Memories. Everyone has heard Thanks for the Memories, but it can never get old. So, yeah. This one's Island Records and Fueled by Ramen. All these Fall Out Boy records and all the Panic at the Disco records are Fueled by Ramen, which is their record label. And back in 2003 they were just this small indie up and coming record label, and now of course they're huge because they manage all these bands. So let's take a look. And of course everyone has seen the iconic sheep. I don't even really know what it is. A taxidermy sheep. The iconic album cover. But you get to see the band members in the lyric booklet here. So here we have Patrick with the hat. Andy with the hair. This is very funny to me. This is dope. The whole band with the sheep in the room. Okay, and then Joe. And of course we have Pete Wentz in the closet. This one is fantastic. Yeah, you agree? What's your favorite? Well, we're about to get to that one. Folie. This one is a controversial album amongst the fans, and I see which side you were on. But when it came out, I mean, it eventually caused the hiatus Fall Out Boy took because it was not well received. And part of that is because it's quite odd, the songs on it, very experimental. But it has the song I Don't Care, which most people have heard from the radio. And fun fact, that song is one of the reasons why the album flopped, or at least why the band thinks so, because they released it so far ahead of the album, and yet it's so different from the rest of the album. I Don't Care is very aggressive, rhythmic, and I think it was released, I want to say 2 or 3 months before the album. So all the hype eventually died down, and when it came out, people did not connect the fame of I Don't Care with the rest of the album. And yeah, it was so different from their previous sound. They went with a sort of rock opera style that was very different from their more punk style, especially different from their first album. So yeah, it was a big schism, some might say, and it caused them to go on hiatus. Let's take a look in here. Now, I love this golden CD. Yeah, that is just beautiful to me. Fall Out Boy, Folie. And then if we look in the lyric booklet, it's hilarious, by the way. So it has their full names and these odd drawings with their faces. And I had not looked in this until today. So we have Patrick Von Stump. We have Peter Lewis Kingston Wentz. We have Joseph Mark Troman. And Andrew John Hurley with the long hair. So. And this one came out in, let me see, 2008. But a good choice for a favorite. I really like it too. I love every single song off of it. And I could sing every song off of it, so yeah. And then, of course, we have what they came back with, which was Save Rock and Roll. And that they did. So, iconic. And here we have the paper version, so Save Rock and Roll. And then, look at this, the inside. Isn't that kind of crazy? Okay. And then, on one side, we have the CD. And then on the other side, we have the lyric booklet, so. And then that one has My Songs Know What You Did in the Dark, which everyone knows, and yeah, and then there's Save Rock and Roll featuring Elton John. And then we have American Beauty, American Psycho. Here's another paper one. And this one has Uma Thurman and, of course, and Immortals, and of course Centuries, which of course everyone knows. And this one's kind of the same. It has like an interesting glaciers, I guess, on the inside, and then lyric booklet and CD. This is not one of my favorites, but I think it's just because half of it is overplayed. So, yeah. And then this is the back. And And then we come to Mania. This was an interesting experiment they did, and I'm sure you can tell that I was not a big fan, although the aesthetic is incredible. I did see their Mania tour. The purple was really cool. They did these like llamas. Yeah, very, very cool. And then this one, I remember when it came out. Oh, I can't even read that in this lighting. But anyways, yeah, so. And then that is not their most recent album. As I'm sure you know, So Much for Stardust is their most recent, but I can get that from the back, but these are all the opened ones. Actually, all of our So Much for Stardust ones are new. I just ordered a batch for us to have, so. Yes, I love it. I do. So, wow, I've just been talking your ear off, and I haven't even asked your opinion, so what did you think of those? Okay. Yeah. So, okay, you like Weezer? Well, we have like everything, so. Got Blue album, we got Green album, we got Red album, we've got Pinkerton, we've got Ratitude, we have Make Believe, and White album. This one is good. Yeah. And I'm not sure if Pacific Daydream, I had it somewhere here, but we have Pacific Daydream, so if you want that one. Okay, so you're looking for Ratitude and the Red album. Gotcha. So the bad ones. I'm just kidding. Okay. So there are those for you. Yep. And then you said you were looking for a gift. Oh, okay. Your boyfriend is a Swiftie. I feel like I had seen some Swift around here. One of these piles. Here we go. So we have Red. Got I Knew You Were Trouble. We Are Never Getting Back Together. Then we have Reputation. This one's actually brand new. It's in the wrapper still. This one has Look What You Made Me Do. We have 1989. Welcome to New York, Blank Space, Style, Shake It Off, Bad Blood, Wildest Dreams. So, yeah. This one, okay. I know, I wouldn't really know which one to get. I mean, she has so many. I'm sure they're fantastic. I haven't really delved into it that much, but. Okay, so you're gonna go with 1989. Okay, perfect. Okay, so we have Ratitude, we have Red Album, we have 1989. You're still thinking about Panic at the Disco. You wanna try anything else? Potpourri, let's see. What do I have laying around here? Well, this is an interesting one. You haven't listened to Panic at the Disco, and this is actually quite different, but the songwriter Ryan Ross, who was a member of Panic at the Disco, is also the singer of this band, The Young Veins, and this is their album I want to say it's their only album, Take a Vacation. So this one's really weird, kind of retro sound, I guess. If you would be interested, it's very, it's not odd, it actually sounds quite, retro is the only word I can think of. It's very smooth, it's very, not pensive, longing, but it's still got that sort of like twang. It's got twang to it. Yeah, so you might want to check it out. There wouldn't be anything you would have heard. 2010 is when this is from, so after Ryan Ross already left Panic at the Disco. So would you be interested? No, that's okay. I also have, do you like All Time Low? You're not sure. Well, I have Future Hearts by All Time Low. So they are very much the definition of like pop punk / Midwest emo, you know, the whole like I gotta get out of this town type thing. So yeah, this one's really your emo teenage heart will sing. So this is the inside. And we got the band here. And this one is 2015. And are you interested? That's okay. No worries. But maybe give them a listen on streaming and come back. Listen to any of these and come back. I can even write some of them down for you if you want. Okay. Have you ever seen, this is so different from anything I've showed you already, but have you ever seen The Greatest Showman with Hugh Jackman? No? Do you like musicals? Okay, then this is so your alley, but up your alley. By the way, you should watch it, but you can also listen to it. This one is, I guess it's brand new. It's wrapped. Hugh Jackman, Zac Efron, Zendaya. Yeah, so if you like musicals, this is really great. And then I guess if you haven't heard it, you should listen to the original first, but I also have The Greatest Showman Reimagined. And this one is interesting because it's the soundtrack of The Greatest Showman, but reimagined by, so it's a compilation of different artists covering the different bands. So Panic at the Disco, Pink, Willow, no, not Willow, Willow Sage Heart, which is Pink's daughter. Years and Years, Zach Brown Band, Pentatonics, Kesha, Sarah Bareilles, Missy Elliott, Kelly Clarkson. Yeah, so this one is real. I love this one. I don't know if I like the original. Oh my gosh, it almost fell on me. I don't know if I like the original more or the reimagined, but they're actually so different that I would recommend listening to both of them. Yeah. So you would like to listen to it. Okay, totally. So, and it is brand new, so you can, there shouldn't be any scratches or anything like that. So let me just gather up the ones you said you wanted. Weezer. And then what did you decide about Panic at the Disco? Yeah, okay. That one, so Fever You Can't Sweat Out is that first one, and then Death of a Bachelor. Let me show you the cover, and then you'll recognize it. Yeah, this is Death of a Bachelor. Yep. Okay, so we'll add that one to your pile, and A Fever You Can't Sweat Out. Let me know what you think of this one, because it's really one of my favorite albums ever. Actually go check it out. It's just weird. Oh, I think I put this in wrong. I put the booklet in backwards. Okay, yeah, that. Okay, so here are your CDs. There you go. Will that be all today? We have merchandise. We have concert merchandise. Other than the one I'm wearing. You want to just check out? Yeah, no worries. Now I can put these back on. You know, I'm like all like cool. You know, like for the customers, they come in, I'm all cool. And then they're like, oh, I want to see Fall Out Boy CDs. And I'm like, Fall Out Boy. So, anyways, let's get you checked out here. So, let's see. So that'd be 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Okay, so that would be 15, but I'll be giving you a discount, so it'll be just $12. 13 with tax. Cash or card? Okay. So yeah, no, you gotta do the chip. The tap doesn't work. Well, we don't even have the tap. Yeah, it's retro. It's retro. Yeah. Okay, I think it went through. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I'm so excited for you to listen to them. And we do accept CDs. So if you have old CDs that are in good condition, we'll take them. Yeah, just don't bring us like anything super cracked or scratched. Like, then we just gotta throw it out. So yeah, well, we recycle it, but yeah. Okay, awesome. Yeah, well, have a great day. See ya.